Hi, so this one is Rohan, this one is Rohan. So a
Yeah,
lot of people ask us if we are brothers, but then we ask them, no parent would name Rohan as.
yeah. We would rather be Rohan and Mohan.
We'll start with just this thought: stream to river. A lot of streams combine to form a river. A lot of rivers then go into the ocean. Just hold on to this thought. I'll come to this later, but hold on to this because that's the most important part of what we are going to talk about today. And about streaming era of music, how did streaming exactly start? Rohan will start with that thought.
So here we are to explain it in a very simple way to you how actually the streaming era and what actually led to the transition of it. See, earlier in our days, there used to be torrents, and see, I'm not that old, but I'm probably talking about the millennials. And there used to be sites like Napster and Winamp, and that was the era when we used to listen to songs on portable MP3 players and CDs and DVDs. We had to download those songs from these sites, and it used to take a lot of time. It was very slow, and this all actually changed when the 3G and the wideband internet services stepped in. When it all started and when the 3G came in, the game actually changed. And that is when the streaming platforms also stepped in. And the main thing that they did was helped us grow as artists and gain revenue out of it, and also stop piracy. I mean, these sites used to create a lot of piracy back then.
Yeah, actually, that is the necessity that a lot of platforms thought that people are just downloading songs illegally. So rather make it legal. Let's make it free for everyone. Just put a subscription service or an ad service to it. Earlier, a lot of years earlier, when I have to use a certain song, a certain old song in my film, there used to be no hassle because the I used to just I can take a permission from a music label, use that song. But now, I'll give you an example. We wanted 6 seconds of an old song from a music label, and they told us we'll charge you 1 crore plus GST. So that's how important
That's
one.
music label for you.
So that's how one important digital asset has become. Music is not just streaming platforms. Revenues come from Instagram Reels, from non-fiction show background scores. There are a lot of people who just pull out a background score from a film, use it in a they use it on in the voice, or there's one background score that we did for Thakre. One fine day we found out that it's been used in the voice whenever an artist comes on the stage. So again, that's revenue for us. Then there's revenue from covers. If you are a cover artist, you have to pay labels some revenue of some percentage of what you get. Again, then there is selling of IP rights. You make a song, or you make a podcast, or you make any sort of audio work, somebody likes it, somebody wants to buy it out from you, they can buy it outright from you, or you can have some percentage sharing with them. So again, one more way of earning out of music. Again, the most important is IPRS is now a society in India which is started, which gives royalties to all the artists lifetime. And even after your life, I mean, if you after you're not there in this world for 50 years, your family will be getting royalties. After 50 years of your death, it becomes a public domain song. Then that's the theory of exponential growth. And the revenue figures from from each medium I'll be telling you just shortly. But these are the in general, all these are the ways in which music generates a lot of revenue. Audio, you not just music, even audio. Now Rohan will take you further with what is a label and what is an aggregator, because this is the most important thing for every new artist. Suppose you have a song, suppose you've made a podcast, suppose you've made just an instrumental track. What next? And that's the most important part now.
Yeah, so as Rohan said, both are important, but then aggregators are more important. That's what I feel, personally. Once you sign up with any label for any song or any film that we do, then you are automatically getting a percentage of the revenue. And then uh, the transfer of rights, I mean, that is the most important thing I feel, because the labels usually take all the rights from you. They don't pay you for anything else rather than the initial amount that you are getting from the films. The distribution rights are also with them. The publicity, marketing, and everything has been taken care by the label itself. So you don't have a say in whatever you make, you, or probably I'll say whatever you create. Whereas once you sign an aggregator with you, like Orchard or Believe or TuneCore, CD Baby, there are a few more too. But once you sign with them, you have a lot of opportunities, and you can keep a track of what you are actually creating and how you can earn revenue from it. See, these aggregators always help you to keep a track on all the songs that you create, or anything that you create. The way Rohan said, if you're making a podcast, or if you're doing anything else in the audio platforms, the aggregators will help you uh, place your songs and place your stuff, your creativity, exactly where you want. So that is where the aggregators come in, and we personally feel that is very helpful. And anyone who's trying to create a new platform for himself should actually go with the aggregators.
So yeah, which one is right for you? I'll just explain this now. Now, certain artists feel like I should upload a song, and then I should do the publicity myself. How much money should I spend, or how much time should I spend? Okay, for that reason, if you're okay with giving your rights to the label, you can give your rights to the label. The label will make you popular, but here the catch lies, because the label want popular people. They want people who have a certain set of followers, or who have certain work which has already been released. So I feel it's always better to start with an aggregator. It's not at all difficult. You just go to any website like TuneCore, go to Believe, or go to the Orchard. It's so simple. You just have to register with them for a year or for a month, and then they give you the entire platform of how to upload a song, how to upload the album cover, what all stores do you want the song to be there, and it's all included in the subscription that they give, and you get 100% a revenue from the song for lifetime with you. I mean, there are certain, Believe has some policy of 80/20 because they do certain marketing also. Then Orchard has a 15 to 85 ratio. So, but I feel the control is more when you are with an aggregator. So as I said, intellectual rights with label, you have to sell your rights with the labels. It's a one-time deal. If it's working out for you, sometime it works out because the dealers are very good. If it's a song that is fairly popular or people have heard it, a label will give you a very good one-time deal. But with aggregator, the rights remain with you. You can sell it to a film later. You can sell it to a label later at the price that you want. Distribution and marketing. So yeah, so the good thing about the label, I'll not put down labels do a lot of distribution plus marketing support. They will put you out on YouTube platforms, they'll put you out on radio platforms, they'll make interviews, they'll make you go to all the events and then play your song or play your music. So yes, they do that cycle, but then you're selling your rights to them. So yeah, they have to do that. So an aggregator will only distribute your song. Yeah, they'll place your song everywhere on all platforms, even when you search in your Insta Reels, because now that's a very big revenue generation medium. So aggregators will do that, and you'll have a backend support with them. I'll just show you what our backend support looks like. Yeah, label might not be transparent. We've had experiences with it when we had asked label how much revenue did, for example, one of our songs did. So they were like, "Yare, nahi kuch nahi hua." And then we went to the streaming platforms themselves and asked how is the song doing. Streaming platforms were like, it's doing amazing. So yeah, you have to be dependent on what label will give you one figure, and then you'll have to accept it. But versus that, there's total transparency. You can see the figures on the back end of an aggregator's platform, and then compare it with the streaming platform like Spotify or Savan, and you'll see that it's very similar. Examples: T Series, Sony Viral, everybody knows. Or and then there is the Orchard, Believe. So we are with the Orchard. It's a subsidiary of Sony Music. Then there's Believe, which is very good. It's upcoming. There's TuneCore, there's CD Baby, there are a couple of more. The process of uploading your own track.
Right.
So yeah,
So, as you said, you need to contact the backend of the aggregator, whichever you choose. You have to make a cover art for it yourself. Nowadays, you can make it through AI too. And if you make it through an artist, that will be also great. You have to mark your own territories and where you want to actually place the song. Caller tunes is also a good option, and it also generates a good amount of revenue for you. uh, See, once you release a single song as in a solo song, that comes into the single category. And if you have two or more songs, it comes into the EP categories, where you actually release an album of 3 4 songs. That comes into the EP category of it. And as you can see, you have to do the playlisting for the songs. You have to do right placement for the songs. Once your songs are placed in the right playlists, it can reach much more audience than you can actually believe. A lot of times we think our songs don't reach to the exact amount of people that we want to reach out to, but playlisting is a very important part of it. Once you place your songs in the right playlists, people generally listen to the songs. And the best part about uh, taking an aggregator is you can do your own publicity before and after. See, that is the best part. Why I'm saying it, it is the best part is because you have complete control over it. You can decide the potential of the song, and you can decide how much amount of money do you want to spend on that song. So that gives you the complete control of your creativity.
sometimes it's not about money also, and because editorial playlisting, what Rohan is saying, that nowadays if you see Spotify, it's more behavioral. So you can say I want travel songs, so it will just curate a list of travel songs, or I need some songs for meditation. So there's a lot of chance that even a newer artist songs get added into these kind of
Playlists.
curated playlists, not just Bollywood, not just indie. So next is our backend. So I'll just show. See, this is the new song that we had uploaded. That's the cover art. Nowadays we make cover art out of AI. So we made a cover art. Then this is what we have to fill. Now here in C, I mean the owner, copyright owner is Rohan itself. There's the song title. Then there's an ISRC code, which is the most important thing. That is what is being used everywhere to take revenues from. Even IPRS uses ISRC code to generate revenue for you. And after you make this is a very simple way to upload a track. I mean, it's so simple, just like what YouTube videos do. I mean, and then this is the most important thing, where I said stream to river and river to ocean. This is 1 month of our revenue from all the streams. I mean, there's all small streams coming together to give. So this is what $1,300. Out of this, just remove 20% for taxation and the aggregator's fee. But this is what comes to us, other than what we charge for our films, other than what we do for our live shows. So everybody who is thinking, what should be my side hustle? Where should I get my secondary income? This is what keeps coming in for lifetime. And it's exponential. We just have 25 songs currently.
Yeah.
We plan on making 5 to 6 songs every year. So this catalog will keep on increasing exponentially. And this is something that happens for lifetime.
Also, I would like to add that these are only the audio
Yeah.
tracks that we make.
Other than
We
IPRS.
we are not making videos out of these tracks. What we are trying to upload is only the audio of the track. So whatever revenue that you're seeing or looking at, this is complete revenue of the audio part of it.
Yeah, and this is other than IPRS. IPRS is paid by the royalty, the society that collects royalties. So that will be over and above this. That comes around 7 to 8 times a year. So again, that's a secondary income other than your streaming revenue. The important thing is that it's not just restricted to music. You have an idea, that you want to put out. You have a meditation audio, you don't have a lyricist with you, you can just make an instrumental track, just upload it. You do not have to wait for anyone. One of them just picks up exponentially on reels or anywhere, you would be approached by a label the next day. They would want to make a deal with you, they would want to sign you up. You can make a non-exclusive deal, you can release 5 songs with a label, do 5 independently. So this is a very important side hustle, I would say, or rather, it's one passive form of income that we get every month. So it's a wonderful way to really bring out your songs. You do not have to wait for anybody's permission, or anybody who would tell you that, no, don't make this song. Just release it. See how the audience is responding to it. See what kind of feedback you're getting. Tell your friends to make reels on it. You make a reel on it, and you'd see this number increasing exponentially. I mean, we started with some $200 or something that in our first quarter, and now we've reached to this $1,300. So yeah, it's wonderful for us. So yeah, this is how Orchard tells us how many people are listening to your songs, where are they listening it, how many people are saving it every day. So I'm telling now everything. So such a good transparency all these aggregators maintain, and that's it. I would just it's this is just not to just not a TED talk where we just take the ideas. I want you to create. Any budding musician who is there, or any budding speaker is there, just go make your audio tracks. It's not difficult with newer softwares like Logic Pro and all. Just make your tracks, keep uploading. You never know, one of them will just shoot up, and then that's your passive income, and everything will change. And the labels will come after you, you'll become an artist. Film producers will approach you for that song. So sky's the limit. And I feel that's the most important part today for any independent artist. That's it.
That's it from us. Thank you so much for listening
Thank
to
you
us,
so much.
and I hope we've inspired a few of you.